Hey guys, I'm here at the Woolaware Family Medical Practice launch. We're here with Brent Collier, who's a local dad as well as an exercise physiologist. Welcome, Brent.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. So we're talking dad stuff. Can you give me your dad specs first? How many kids have you got? How old are they?
Yeah, I've got 3 kids. My eldest made me feel really old. She's actually second year exercise physiology student at the same uni that I went to, and I'm actually lecturing there, so that made me feel a bit old. My second daughter is 17, so we do HSC this year, so all us parents are doing the HSC, and then my youngest son is in year 10, so he's 15.
Now, dad health's a really interesting area of medicine because I might engage with a male patient on maybe an ankle sprain, an injury, a back injury, but I might not see them for 20 years after that.
Yeah.
One of the big times when they will come to see me for a general checkup is when they become a dad. They're like, I've got a new kid, my brain's been rewired, and I want to be healthy, so I see this kid for 50 years.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting area of medicine. So you kind of have one chance to catch them and change that trajectory of that dad's life, but also their families.
Yeah.
Tell me about the stuff you do with dads, because there's a lot of injuries dads get.
Yeah, so the biggest ones we see in the clinic, injuries to dad, is the little boy or the little girl starts riding a skateboard or a scooter, dads fall over, and they hurt themselves that way. So we try to think of getting people ready for being a dad. They may not have played sport themselves for many years, or they may not have been overly active, and then they're getting sleep deprivation. They've still got to go to work, and then they've got to come home and work again. So we try to condition them for what's going to happen. So it makes it a bit easier that I've had 3 myself, so I can my personal experience there. But we're always learning different stuff.
And I think, as someone who's only got a 6-week-old, which is a beautiful experience, but you sort of look at that and you're like, I've got a lot to learn. You're sort of looking for those people in the community, who've done the rounds, they've had kids, they've raised them, and it's hard to know what to do to stay in good health and to stay a good, healthy dad. But I think a lot of it is movement, finding your tribe, and staying connected with people in the community.
100%.
And you do things that are all 3 of those categories.
Yeah, so look, we were pretty lucky. My kids all wanted to be involved in the surf club, so we're down the beach all the time. So we see lots of parents there as well. First time teaching. Annalise is at Cronulla, so that's where I first met her, was actually through the surf club. So we see a lot of new parents coming along to Nippers. Their child's 4, 5, 6, and they go and do their bronze medallion. So we get them on, their lifesavers on the weekends, and it starts out so they can just do water safety for the kids. So that's a one example of things. So getting lots of new dads taking up mountain biking, which is it's probably I think around here is one of the fastest growing sports, particularly now with e-bikes, because it's made it a little bit easier for them they don't have to have the full fitness before they start. So my line of thinking is I still think we should be pedaling real bikes, but it's getting people out
Controversial.
there. Yeah, it's getting out there. Yeah. So again, getting involved with the community. If your kids are into sport, you tend to meet the parents of the other kids and try to get involved, so don't sit on the sidelines. There's always parent helpers. Try to get them on, go to training with them, run around, netball, soccer, whatever it is.
So I was interviewing someone from Parkrun the other day, and they were talking about the fact that Parkrun is now just not running. You can take a pram, you can walk it, you can volunteer, and that's what a lot of these community programs are trying to do. They're trying to be inclusive, because I have a 6-week-old. Exercise is something I'm trying to get, but it's cramming in 20 minutes at a time.
Yep.
And I see a lot of dads who get overwhelmed with that, and they just need a bit of encouragement to get back out there, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we again see in the clinic talking about exercise. There's a lot of myths out there. I've got to train to the gym for an hour. No, you don't. Okay, exercise is accumulative. So if you can do 2 minutes there while you're changing the baby's bottom, well, you can do a squat. Okay, you can go up and down, you pick up the nappy bag. So do functional type things. Just keep yourself moving.
Well, thank you for chatting to us.
Not a problem.
Absolute pleasure. And if people want to check out your various pages, what are they?
So Peak Health at Gymea, so peak-health.com.au, or you could Google exercise physiology. We tend to be up the top because I'm old and I've been there for a while.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.